Welcome everyone. Here's another interesting look at an adult toy here. I've done a couple of reviews on this, and this is just kind of to show you this. I will be doing unboxings in the future, but here's a general look at this. This was made in Britain about 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. This whole line of kind of cool characters, DeadstoneValley.com, which is no longer in existence. The toy distributor is still around, and I contacted them recently, and of course all of these have been sold out for years. And these were offered in many different places, and sadly even ended up in dollar stores as a final. But I think it's just a little too weird for most people, but you got these different fun characters which are interesting. Here's a pirate. Here's this guy called Terry Jones. Let's get some close in here. And here's the pirate. The sculpting and everything else is pretty nice. These are about 3 inches. The heads come off. You can interchange them and play that way. But you basically would go to their website and actually bury your characters and stuff. And this came with a poster, character charts, and plots included, which are where you put these actual coffins in. I think it's quite cool, and I think people, love all the horror stuff. They love all the Halloween stuff, and I think this just takes it to a next level. And it says here, bury your character online. It would be great if they brought this back, but, I don't know if it would be successful yet again. This I got offline. It's in brand new condition. Very, very nice. And they're very difficult to find. And they tend to be expensive. So here's the back here. And again, you have this kit comes with an Undertaker and Grave Digger figures. Each Deadstone Valley pack contains a character, a coffin, a headstone, and a burial plot. Collect all the characters. Build each burial plot and create your own Deadstone Valley cemetery. And, this is the company that was selling them. That's still in business, Ace Grossman, out of the UK. And what a cool concept, but it just didn't catch on. I'm not sure they got enough publicity. It's difficult. I would think it'd probably do better now, but, this is really kind of fun, where everybody's into horror and other things. Well, this kind of gives you a whole thing, and they have all these kind of cool characters, and they made it playful and fun at the same time. So certainly is something very unique. And of course, I use this in all my justice type ritual things. I find it fun. These are fun to collect, and of course, they do have their practical aspects, and we're going to be talking about those in more metaphysical videos of how that is done in life and for justice and retribution. But I mean, these are really fun, and of course, this kind of connects you with the death energies out there to a certain extent. Not to hurt you, but we live in that kind of a world. Not only people are too afraid of death. People used to go to cemeteries and celebrate and have picnics and commune with their past dead relatives. That's something we need to do again. We need to be less frightful of death and how it's been portrayed to us. It's not something that we should welcome. On the other side, we shouldn't fear. Everybody has to go through this, and there are things that are really neglected in life. And what's neglected in life is death and sex, really. Nobody teaches you how to have sex. There isn't sex classes. Everybody learns how to have sex on porno. And, and what do you learn about death or anything? Nothing. You go to funerals, you go to those things, you're really unattached to the process. Well, you should be attached. And, people miss their relatives, graveyards are a place where there are spirits there. And we've been taught by bad movies that there's nothing but negative, evil demons there. And this really isn't the case whatsoever. So this is a connection to a particular realm for those that have passed over. And it's a good place to connect to friendly, positive, particularly relatives, friends, etc. So people shouldn't fear it. Here's a good thing, and I think this is a great way of actually not being as fearful by using certain fun products like this. And these are done with with very much of a casual, fun atmosphere to it. These aren't maudlin. These are funny characters. You can change the heads and so forth. So, I mean, we do this all the time with Halloween and other things. But this is a super rare product, which is near impossible to find. But they are around, and if you want to pay fairly large fees to have them shipped from the UK, where most of them are at, you certainly can get a few of these. And people spend a lot more on much more junk. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Unboxings to come.